Where the hell do we start now, people? I did say I had to give an update on what was happening with guide dogs when I found out anything. I hope you're ready for this one. Welcome to the next instalment of I Think We Need to Chat. Hello everyone, so this is your update, and I said I'd keep everyone updated, and I'm going to, because yeah, this is an this is an update and a half. Now, as I told you guys before, the person at Guide Dogs head office said that they had passed my details on to one of the members of the directors for them to contact me. This has been well over a week now, and this has not happened. I'm beginning to think they're lying for some reason. But on top of that, they're now victim shaming. Victim shaming, I hear you say? What do you mean victim shaming? Well, they claim, now I've gone through my emails because it's just a simple search for guide dogs, and I don't delete anything which is important. So I've gone through them all. They claimed that they've sent twice. We have 14 days if we wanted to take it further. No time or date when. I've looked through my emails and it is not there. So I'm guessing that's a lie. No, I haven't deleted anything from Guide Dogs either, so I know where it all is because it's in a particular folder as well. But hey ho, things happen like that. But here's the thing, I want to give you a bit more background to this now. And the reason why I'm giving you a bit more background to this is because they now claim that the case is closed. So a bit more background now, and I'm not going to hold back now because we're both not happy with the situation right now, being a visually impaired mate. So back in January, I asked them, were they going to get an updated medical record and an updated statement about what had happened, what was alleged to have happened, and they have not done that. That was in January. I asked twice in February the same thing. That was the start of me asking for one of the directors to contact me to try and resolve this on behalf of my visually impaired mate. This has not happened. They're now dismissing it and claiming that, oh yeah, for that to happen to go to an independent board, its time's now passed. So, please get this video out there because this is really important now about why people should now withdraw their support for guide dogs. Last year when this kicked off, they said that my two dogs had to go. Now we were wandering around and basically trying to phone around, try and get homes for my two dogs. Not one dog place in the area had any spaces. Think about that for a moment. Not one place in a dog's home had any spaces. Now, when we dropped the boy off, as we shall call him, while my mate went away, because I wasn't supposed to look after said assistance dog, even though the assistance dog knew me and loved me to pieces, I got told from one of the other people from Liverpool that they only normally give you about 2 days to get rid of a dog before they will consider giving you a dog. Think about it this way. That's cruel. That's nasty, that is vindictive. And before anybody says, oh, you're just making stuff up. No. Because I'm very distrusting of people. But when my mate got back, who knows, apart from the letter which was read out, there also might be a recording in there. It's actually said, it was a personal decision, not a guide dog decision. So as you can imagine, not very happy at this point, and neither is my visually impaired mate, because he felt really guilty for asking me to move in to help him out. So no. And then this whole thing about the 8.5 million, which was withdrawn from guide dogs, 3 million of that, 3.5 million of that was going to be a donation at the end of last year. They've not asked for that. Because they didn't know about that. It's connected to my mate. That was going to be given in December last year before this kicked off. So, nice play, guide dogs. But who wants to hear a little clincher now? There are now rumours flying about that people are resigning for what's happened to my mate. Yeah. Because they completely disagree with the decision. Now, if I say that said Liverpool person had wanted said assistant dog for months, saying how cute he was and what could I keep him when he comes to his holidays, and that was turned around and said no, that brings a whole other thing. But there was one other thing I said in my last vlog about this. The whole thing about, medical conditions. Now, I'm not doxing anyone here because this was in a local newspaper. This was, how can I put it? A full heartfelt sympathy to someone who was suffering with bowel cancer, who worked for guide dogs, who coincidentally said that I had to get rid of my dogs. That's not doxing anyone because it's in the public domain. That's not doxing. So, when it was told to said person that my mate's family member had terminal cancer, that wasn't put on the mental health records for guide dogs. I'm going to say this now. Do not support guide dogs in the UK until they change, until get rid of two of their directors who coincidentally, and they won't tell you this, have come from Tesco management. Anybody who's worked for Tesco like I have knows what they're like. It's not. But then again, to victim shame, to not get full details, and still saying that we are the ones who didn't get things on time. Nah, that's a whole new load of victim shaming, is that? That's blaming someone who needs an assistance dog. Now, we bent over backwards to please them, and now we're getting treated like this. So I'm asking everyone out there, like I said before you donate to a charity, check them out fully, because their public image may not be their private image. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there because I have to keep calm. And I have to keep calm on behalf of everyone involved in this on this side. So I'm going to end this right now. But I'm asking you, please get this video out there, because this is something that needs to be discussed. This is something which needs to get out there, because what guide dogs are telling people right now in the adverts, that they really need money. Why isn't it they've come to us about, this 8.5 million which has gone from their account? Because people either withdrawn or withheld donations. People are still, at this precise moment in time, cancelling their memberships to guide dogs for monthly donations. But of course that doesn't matter to them, as long as they can keep face. Alright, I'm going to end it now, because, I don't want to get too involved in this, I already am on many a scale. But yeah, just remember, right now, from the personal experience that we've got, and from the recordings that we've got, they ain't as good as what they're making them out to be, because, let's just say, they're messing up big time with lies and deceptions. And that's affecting people's lives, both physically and mentally. If this was any other case, you could get them done for PTSD, which reminds me, yes, I have now officially been diagnosed with PTSD for what they've done to me. And I don't particularly know, on behalf of my mate, who to go for, which would be the individual person or the association. Anyway, speak to you guys later. Bye for now.